With Dave Brooks, captain of the Trojans team, you've done it again, Dave. You're champions.
Yeah, I'm still in a bit of shock, really. It's unbelievable. Just people say, like, you know, you come to the final so many times, but each time it's always special, and there's always more. There seems to be more pressure every year because, like, all the teams are getting better, and I seem to be getting older.
Dave, you were my player of the game today. I thought you did fantastic. Defensively, you were strong. Well, it was a defensive game, wasn't it? Really,
yeah.
both teams did well.
Yeah, it was a tough game because obviously we had two. I think like the section of my section, we was in defence for quite a long time. We really held it out, and obviously credit to Beck because obviously down the other end, their section must have felt the same as we did. They were defending all match, and it was really tense game, and we knew that Beck would come back. Like, you know, it's sort of like, I imagine you guys were saying, is this like a similar situation to last year?
To last year. Well, so we were saying we know Trojans can come back. We were asking the question, can Beck come back? And it seems like today they couldn't.
No, I mean, we said at half time, went, just remember what happened last year, and like, let's not let it happen to us. And like, we really, I mean, and they still came back, Beck. They still came back. And you know, fortunately for us, you know, a lot of the hard training that we've done, like, is paid off, and you know, we're really hungry to go back to Europa Cup, and like, we enjoy going there, and like, we really need to get, you know, into that bronze medal match. So that's the motivation for us. But still, like, you know, literally just come off the pitch. So I'm still.
Okay, Dave Brooks for England.
Who knows?
Yes, come on, let's see how it goes. Thank you, Dave. Let me bring in Gary Brooks, coach of Trojans. Gary, once again, dude, you did it again. Did it mean anything different that you got beaten during the season? You don't get beaten during the season very often. Yeah, Beck had a really good season, but
I think it added an extra dimension because huge expectation on the fact that, you know, having lost that game early on in the season, they topped the table at the end of the day. They were the better team over the 9 months. So huge expectation, if you like, from our point of view, that they were going to give us a much tougher game this year than last year. And so it proved, although perhaps not as exciting as last year, but defensively very, very, very different in the way the game was set up today. It was a good game.
It wasn't an enthralling game to watch. Tactically, what do you think was the difference? Was it all down to shooting? Obviously, the shooting comes into it, but what was the difference in the end?
Yeah, I think defensively, the section that Dave, Tony, Amy, and Steph, they worked their socks off against what really is a formidable lineup with Andy Hall and Blake. And for me, that was the section really that gave us the edge. It was a little bit tricky at the other end, and there was moments where there was a long lull of time and we couldn't score. But no, at the end of the day, I think the team worked hard for it. They've worked very hard defensively in the last few months to up their game. They've always been able to shoot. They've always been able to score a lot of goals. Not that you would look at it at 14 goals today, but defensively to shut teams down to 10 goals, that takes some doing.
Okay, where do you go from here? How do you keep getting up every season for this and looking to do this? Yeah, look, you're still up for it next year, of course you are. But what do you need to do to keep the play year after year to keep them at this level?
They have to want it. They have to be hungry, and they have to have that desire. And the point is, this year. And I don't believe it's changed any year, although in some respects the teams keep coming to us, whether it be Nottingham, whether it be Beck, whoever. They get stronger, they get better. So they want it, they desperately want it every year. And all the time that motivation is there and that desire, I think that's the key. That's the key, hunger. And the young players are pushing them. Those older players are getting older. Those young players, they want their spots.
You ended the game with one of the youngest teams I think I've seen you ever put out.
Absolutely, they want their positions. They want them. So it's a young end and an older end. But hopefully, the learning from the young ones will be good for them in the long term. So it's good.
Fantastic. Congratulations once again, Gary.
Thanks very much, Tom.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.